Hi there and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Well, I'm glad that you stuck with us because I'm sure you've got a window in your office, home, school, or whatever space or building that you're standing in right now, right? Well, have you ever thought of it, just as something more than just a piece of glass dividing you and the world? But rather, how about as being your eye to the world, your window to the world, a thing that inspires you each time you look outside. See, there's beauty all around us if we take the time to see it, but you can't just see it if if your window is cracked or dirty. So our friends at Window World are going to give us some tips on how we can actually revamp our window game.
Good morning, Rio Grande Valley. My name is Gabriel Cortez. I work at Window World here in the Rio Grande Valley. We opened up late last year, and we're ready to help you guys with any home improvement needs that you guys might have. What I really want to do is I really want people, when you're selecting, what type of project you're working on, our windows are really good, right? They're energy efficient. I want to see if I could show you a quick demonstration to show you our product, right? So we do a freeze test spray and we do a fire. It's like a fire and ice show to just show you the heat. So right now I'm going to show you the heat since it's that summertime. What we'll do is we'll torch up the window. We'll get it nice and hot. So I'm just using a little bit of a flame, a torch to heat up the window. And I got a temperature gun. We're gonna kind of take the temperature of that spot where we applied the heat, and it's at 130 degrees on the outside. And if we measure the inside, it's room temperature at 75. So just to show that heat that's outside during the summertime, these windows can definitely help, with that energy efficiency in your homes, especially for a do-it-yourself project. But with windows, have us, the window experts, come out and replace your windows if that's a project that you have in mind. We also do a quick freeze spray. I'll do it real quick just because of the winter time, right? So we can freeze up the window as well, get it real cold. And we'll take the temperature of that. It's reading at 29 degrees. And on the inside, it'll be room temperature. So the difference is really good. Again, thank you for letting me show you that demonstration, but it's something that people might be thinking about when they do a do-it-yourself project at home. We do not only windows, but doors, vinyl siding, so we're here to be your expert advice.
Now, did you know that according to ccsunscreens.com, before we even had windows in existence, people used to use paper, cloth, animal hide, flattened pieces of animal horn, or even thin slices of marble to divide themselves, from the outside world. The site says that the first known glass window wasn't actually used until about 100 AD by the Roman Egyptians, and they were extremely, even almost impossible to see out of until later when the technology transformed them into transparent, so you could see and enjoy the view, whether it was on Earth and in the sky. The site also says that in the late 1600s, glass windows were apparently considered a luxury item. See, only those among the wealthiest were able to have windows built in and actually only used for the most important rooms. In fact, they were so prized that sometimes they were taken down and even stored away only to be put back up on special occasions. Wow. Stuff like that you may only learn about on Valley por Vida or in school. And speaking of, it's time now for our Student Spotlight segment.
Okay, my name is Pina. I am a 12th grader at Veterans Memorial High School. Veterans Memorial High School has been a big help because there's many opportunities, especially depending on the career you want to take. I know since I'm going into the medical field, there's many classes you could take that will give you like a certification that you could work in the hospital like at 18 years of age, or to further your studies for future studies you do in college. Well, they have helped me, like whether it be personal or school-wise, like if you ever need anything, I know they're always going to be there by my side. It's pretty crazy, This past 4 years I've been working, well, actually 7 years, including junior high. I came into the high school band thinking I was a good trumpet player, but in reality I wasn't the best. But that's when DOC came in as our head band director. He taught me everything I know, and I owe it all to him for being where I'm at. So it's very exciting, it definitely is. I know not many artists out there get to earn that title, and if I could, I would share it with them. but it's something truly amazing. Like it feels great knowing all the hard work paid off. Once I graduate, I want to head to Baylor University, finish medical school there, and hopefully become a cardiothoracic surgeon.
We wish all students at Veterans Memorial High School the best of luck in their academic journey, and we can't wait to see what they'll accomplish after graduation. And if you took any economic classes when you were in school, you most likely learned about health plans and how the world of insurance works. But even for the most seasoned, it can be a little complicated with so much new information out there, which kind of makes it hard to know if you're picking a good coverage plan that's right for you and your family. Luckily, we had the chance to speak with our friends at Prominence Health Plan to learn all about some tips that we should keep in mind in today's Health Check segment.
You know, one of the challenges when thinking about understanding your Medicare options is whether or not you will actually lose or gain benefits by staying in straight out Medicare or moving to a Medicare Advantage plan. It's really important that as you make that decision, especially if you're 65 years of age or older, that you really understand what actually makes the difference between the two. There's a lot of myths associated with switching to a Medicare Advantage plan. The reality is that that's not true. When you switch, when you actually embrace a Medicare Advantage plan, there are a number of benefits that are associated with you participating in. One of them actually is really important. And on Providence Health Plan plans, basically you would have a zero copay across your entire cost share. In other words, zero copay for your primary care visits, zero copay for your specialists, and a number of plans actually offer that. But in addition to that, your hospitalizations are zero copay, urgent care visit, freestanding ERs, those kinds of opportunities are available to you. Furthermore, a Medicare Advantage plan also provides you an opportunity to gain vision services and benefits, dental benefits, meal plans, transportation. It's a great opportunity for you, and we invite you to join, especially in Prominence Health Plan.
All right, and now it's time to see what y'all have been up to and to learn what you think about what we've been up to online in today's social media shout out. Well, recently, Valley Por Vida's @MadeFilms posted this photograph of his participation in the Harlingen Marathon. It was a 13.1-mile event, and he'd been training for it with his wife, Minnie, along with many members of our local Rio Grande Valley community. And Instagram follower @BrianHeraldo commented on his photo saying, "I can barely do 13 minutes." So it's easy to see that we're all super proud of Mark for running this race. All right, you guys, that's all we've got for now. Thanks again so much for tuning in today, and be sure to tune in again next time because we're going to have so much more in store for you. But for now, don't forget to follow our team on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes sneak peeks at what we're filming for the show, and of course, for your chance at your comment or even your question to be featured on air. And of course, you can always visit valleycentral.com to rewatch some of today's favorite segments. We've got all of that and so much more next time on Valley Por Vida. We'll see you then.